segment we call Real Talk with Robin. Robin Gwaltney is from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team, and this segment is all about topics, issues, information local home owners, buyers, and sellers need to know. So let's discuss how to get our homes ready for the winter. It's getting a little chilly.
It's coming.
Winter's coming, but we need to prepare. So what is like step one?
Yeah, honestly, there are things that you want to do while it's still decent out.
Okay, true.
So first of all, get on your ladder if you're able, or get somebody who can to clean out the gutters, okay? Because what happens is, next thing you know, you'll get ice dams if the gutters are full, or when spring comes and the heavy rain comes, or worse yet, we get those rainstorms in the winter, and it creates a lot of problems. But it's just one way to help avoid getting water in your basement.
Yeah, to pay more money on the back end.
Right, just clean out the gutters. It's a big deal, and now's the time because, you know, once it's snowing and cold, you're not going to get up there and clean out gutters.
You're not pitching a ladder up.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And so also your thermostats. Tell me more about thermostats.
Okay, so I always pick a date, and when I sell a house, I tell people to pick a date. So I picked my birthday because it happens to be at the end of September.
You like to do these things on your birthday?
Well, it takes 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
But just that's sad. That's my life.
Love it.
Yeah, but yeah, so anyway, if you just have a date, like I tell people, pick maybe the day that you change the clocks back. You know, just something that then you say, this is the day I want to change the battery in my thermostat. I actually learned this the hard way. Not me, but I had a client who left for the winter and didn't turn their water off. So that's one thing, if you are leaving for the winter, turn your water off.
Okay.
But her thermostat battery died.
Oh,
and then when the battery died,
the
furnace stops working.
Oh, shit.
And then the pipes froze, and then the pipes burst. And so who thinks of that? It's not like the furnace went out. It's simple as a battery keeping the thermostat. Now a lot of people have technology. They can look on their phone, see what temperature it is at home, but not everybody.
Not everybody.
Right.
Yes, for those older homes, it might be a little bit different. So
or
get
even
your pen
just
and paper
older sellers, you know, older homeowners.
True.
Like my dad wouldn't have been able to do that, right?
Yes.
So anyway.
Okay, and so also we need to inspect the roof. So we're going the gutters, the roofs, the thermostat.
Well, you just want to make sure, you know, all the things you can do, like sometimes you have certain windows that leak, and if you want to talk about just energy efficiency, you can put up plastic, you know, there's that plastic that you can blow dry with the blower, and it might look a little cheesy, but if your curtains are closed and if it helps keep the heat bills down,
it's worth it.
You know, energy prices are high, right? And electricity is high, but you can get warmer, like insulated curtains. I mean, there are things you can do. Right? But there's just practical things like make sure you go outside and take the hose off the water.
Okay, otherwise it's going to freeze.
It's going to freeze. I mean, they do have some that was a tongue twister, frost-free, you know, faucets, but they're not all.
Yeah.
So if you leave that hose hooked up and that faucet freezes, it's going to burst the pipe, and then as soon as you turn that water on in the spring to water the garden or wash the car, basement's flooded.
Yes.
So just when you know you're done with the hose for the season, just wrap it up, take it off. And just a lot of your things, like your grill and your outdoor furniture, I mean, you can make it last a lot longer by just, you know, covering it up, or if you have a place to store it out of the elements, then that's a really good thing to do. So it's just a lot of work to switch from fall to winter.
Yes, but those transitional periods are a perfect time to like make those changes and, you know, maybe even reset your goals for next year. And
right, you just want to make sure that, like maybe you think, okay, this is probably the last year with these windows, so let's start budgeting for new ones, but this year we can keep them a little more efficient by putting the plastic on or something like that. But know your home, take care of your home, and do those practical things that you can to avoid disasters.
Yes, and something I didn't know, you're supposed to reverse the ceiling fans?
Well, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Oh, of course, because instead of blowing the, you know, air down at you, right? Just bring the warm air up. Yeah.
Wow. You know, I'm learning something from you every Thursday, and I'm sure people back home want to learn even more. So how do we get in contact with you?
Absolutely. I'd love to help you with anything. So if you have anything, questions, just want to know something, general knowledge, just give me a call on my cell phone. And that number is 507-259-4926.
Well, thank you, Robin, for coming back on a Thursday. I can't wait to talk more real estate next week.
All right.
Okay.
And make sure you go do all, well, you're a renter, so you don't got to remove any hoses or anything.
But you back home, you better listen up and get your checklist out. All right, we'll be back with more Midwest Access right after this.